Emir of Kano, Muhammad Sanusi II, said that if the people of the north did not change their culture, they will continue to live in abject poverty. The Emir made the statement in Gusau, the capital of Zamfara State, when he attended the launch of a paper titled Contributing to the University's Development in the Nation, presented by Dr. Usman Bugaji at the university. Communion in Gaswa City on Friday. The Emir said that the traditional practice of marrying polygamy after the other was not able to fulfill its duties was the main reason why the North remained in abject poverty. He said, there are people who cannot feed one woman, but then they have to fight 3 women and have children who cannot bear them. He said, until we change our culture, we think the northern part will improve. According to him, the north has 80% of poverty and the south has 20%, just because we have adopted a polygamous culture and have children we cannot take care of. We finally have to give up begging in the streets. So guys, the Emir of Kano, Sanusi, has said that they will die in poverty if they don't stop this polygamy marriage, and that is why they don't like him at all. He said, if you continue in this your polygamous culture, definitely you will die in poverty. It is not everybody, like according to what we've heard, that in their culture or in their religion, in as much you'll be able to take care of the women, and you can fend for them, even the children, even those who have a one wife. You can't just say because you think you can produce, then you start having children that you cannot take care of. At the end of the day, you will put yourself in trouble, you will put yourself, the children, in trouble as well. So you cannot even feed, even if you can feed, well, it's a choice thing. Anybody who feels that okay, you want to live in that poverty, you are okay with it, you can go ahead. I don't think there's any need for anybody to be telling anybody, oh, don't do this, don't do that, because they will see you as an enemy. That what do you mean? Who are you to tell them what to do? But at the end of the day, you see all the children begging on the street, begging from places to places. The next thing, they will burn through all of them, keep all of them inside lorry. They will go and be dumping them in other states. At the end of the day, they'll be telling you everybody is free to live anywhere, and they will become nuisance in other states. That is where a lot of people having problem with them. But they will not listen to him. They will not listen to him. They love poverty. They love the insecurity that is ongoing there. I think because of this Amotekun of a thing, now they've tried to discourage the southwest people in not going on with this Amotekun. But at the end of the day, the Amotekun has come to stay. That is when they now realize that they are proposing, or they want to establish or start their own security outfit. And it's a welcome development, because in as much you want to eradicate the insecurity that is ongoing there, fine. Because when it comes to security and the insecurity and what is it called, the level of poverty and the children out of school, people begging on the street, it's like they love it. It's like it's their way of life. Being poor is their way of life. They love it, and that's why they don't really oppose it, even when the majority of them are living in a IDP camp. And the unfortunate thing there is that a lot of their elite, a lot of the rich people there are not even encouraging them. These are the things that you are supposed to do. These are the things you are not supposed to do, all in the name of religion, because your religion allows you to marry many wives. But apart from religion, don't you have they're supposed to have their own sense of reasoning, that even if religion tells you to do this, and even according to those of them who know the religion so deep, they will tell you, if you cannot take care of those women, not to talk of children, it is a sin on your own part. Because if you know that you are capable of doing that, you can fend for as many women and you can fend for as many children you want to have, good and fine. But it's not as much you are doing the opposite and you are causing problem to people who you are bringing in. That is where the problem lies. Let's even leave religion. Common sense supposed to tell somebody that I can't even afford this. Why should I be stressing myself over this? Is it a must? I must go into this. Even the people who are not even practicing religion, they know that even with one wife, they can't even cope, let alone having how many children. Even with the ones that have a one wife, You see them having 10 children. Some even have one woman will have 15 children. How is the person going to cope? Apart from health-wise, apart from those, but the economy alone, how are you going to cope with those children? Even when we don't even talk about people marrying many wives. What of the person who marries one wife and yet having children that he cannot take care of? So they are all in the same category. So he will continue to say it and they will continue to hate him, but it is for their own betterment. Some people will tell you, when he was a CBN governor, that is what they are going to be hearing. When he was CBN governor, what did he do? What did Sanusi do? That is what they are going to be saying. They will tell you, oh, you want to deprive them of their rights, right? You know, they don't even feel it. I don't know. It's like Sanusi is crying more than the bereaved. The EMIR is crying more than the bereaved, because he has feelings for them. Because you see all the children. You talk about children out of school. The greatest percentage is coming from the north. You children that are begging on the streets, the highest percentage is coming from the north. Anything, what do you want to talk about? Everything is just embedded there, and they will come and tell you that they are born to rule. Rule what? Born to rule. That is the word they use to their leaders in the northern part of the country, the elites there. That is what they use to marginalize the people, and the people don't even know it. You will see all of those people. They will still talk about Western education is forbidden, yet the elites will not create an enabling environment for these people to go to school. Because when you see these children on the streets, those are the children that they will use. They are really vulnerable to all these Boko people. They are really vulnerable to them, and they can just it's just a pity, because the people don't even know what their leaders are doing to them. It is really a pity. So they will continue to let them to be in that position. They will tell you Western education is not good, but their own children, they are all over the place, schooling here and there, and they see these people because they don't even have heart. Some people are so heartless. The conscience is not there. You see your fellow people, they are human beings like you. You see them doing all manner of things. At the end of the day, just on the street, they are not even useful to anybody. Yes, you don't have any sympathy towards them. You don't have sympathy towards them, and you say you are a leader. You are born to rule. Is that how to rule people? So, guys, that is just my own opinion concerning what the Emir of Kano has said, that if the people of the north, if they don't change their culture, they will continue to live in abject poverty, according to what Emir Sanusi has said. And someone says, well said, the Emir of Kano, Nigerians love you because you don't compromise the truth. Until the north learn and refuse to live in ignorance, they will never grow. Stop giving birth to children you can't take care of. Please stop living like animals and begging on the streets. It's national disaster and embarrassment. Another says, it's not tradition but Islam. Okay, an honest and great idea, but the ruling Fulani elite oppressors will soon come for Emir Sanusi's neck. Taking care of or not each of those children is a voting machine whose vote is equal to that of a university professor. They are needed to win elections and hold on to power. Without the Amajiris, who will herd the cows belonging to the elite and provide ultra cheap labor in many other areas for the comfort of the lazy elites and their parasitic offsprings. However, all hopes are not lost, but the first step is for the elites to cut down on their extravagant lifestyles and use the money saved to educate the illiterate masses. An educated mind do not need to be told the number of wives and kids he can support. That's a good one. If you are educated, you don't even need anybody to start telling you all of these things, because come to think of it, does it mean people who are not educated? Education is in different folds. So it does it mean you have to be educated before you know that suffering is not good for you? Must you go to learn? There are some natural instincts that would tell you this thing, if I continue doing this, it will be harmful to me. Do you still need education to tell you that? If you are feeling pain, do you still need education to make you feel that pain? No. If you have a cut on any part of your body, you will feel the pain. You don't need education, because naturally you feel that pain. So I think it goes beyond that. Education must still be part of it, but it goes beyond that. you cannot feed yourself and you think you need education, at least common sense will tell you that, oh, this thing I have is not really enough. I think I really have to manage myself. I think in that way it will still help. But if you believe in, oh, my religion says this, my whatever, or my tradition says this, and it is detrimental to you, common sense will tell you that no, you just have to deviate from these things. And someone says, marry women of your choice, 2, 3, and 4. But if you cannot do justice between them, marry only one. The only religious book which says marry one, only one. And someone say, you and your likes are the cause of all underdevelopment, illiteracy, poverty, and backwardness in northern region. So guys, let's hear your own take. A lot of people are commending EMIR Sanusi. Some are like, oh, you are part of the problem and all of that. But I think the masses themselves from that region need to borrow some kind of sense to know what is really good for them. But if they believe that is their tradition or is their way of life, they can continue. The man has said it. You cannot force them to do otherwise if that is what they believe. But somebody or some people need to be educating them in doing the right thing. So guys, let's hear your take. Leave your message, your comments in the comment section based on what a emir of Kano has said, Sanusi too. Thank you.